Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Thursdays are going off to a fantastic start here. We are waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. There are a couple of videos that are very close to it over the week, so thank you very much for those of you who do go back and like those videos. I mean, February is lining up to be one of the most powerful months that we've ever seen. So let's see if that trend continues. But first, here's your meme of the day / picture of the day submitted here by Zippo on the Invicta subreddit. Title of the thread was Daily Artwork. And then in the thread, they said, my girlfriend's parents recently started getting into pottery and asked if I wanted to paint one of the mugs they created. I immediately thought of your logo as my design. I also did the brimstone symbol on the back. I hope you like it. I do like it very much. I like the coloring. I like the way that the shape turned out. I also like how the sort of like yellow part, the sand part, whatever color that you want to call that, kind of molded around the logo. It looks so cool. It's way better than I could ever do. So thank you very much, Zippo, and also to your girlfriend's parents. They are inspiring. I wish I had a coffee mug, even though I don't drink coffee. TJ is going to be 6-1 Lima Zulu 1 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra. We're starting off with with Tammy's head. I mean, Mom's Contact is fine, but again, I'm looking at our tears rate. It's just the theme lately. I don't know what's going on. It feels like every start to the February run so far has been inundated with just god awful tears rate. But you know, there's something to be said. I mean, we're still destroying some of these runs in the end. I mean, yesterday's run wasn't actually like a destruction, as I would call it, but we got there in the end. I mean, the Genesis reroll was of course fantastic, but here was anything sub 2.0 tears rate is considered to be just the worst of the worst. It's hard to get further down than 1.85 as the starting tears rate. So, shot speed's good, movement speed is good, even damage is good, or at least for starting anyway. But we have a long way to go to get this up to a very powerful note. We got a bomb here. We can bomb the secret. We can bomb the well, I mean, we could bomb the secret room, but we could bomb the donation machine and the keeper to see if we can get enough money for another soul heart or something like that. Obviously, we want to keep the soul heart that we started with around for the devil deal, but we're going to need at least one more soul heart or some kind of HP upgrade to facilitate a devil deal on the next floor, and that would definitely do it. The prayer card is going to be fantastic for us here. It accomplishes basically everything that we needed from this start here. If we wish to take a devil deal, which obviously we do, devil deals are by far and away the best way to improve your offense in the game. And you know, there's still been a lot of talks. It's always going to be a discussion when it comes to angel deals versus devil deals, and basically, you know, which is going to be better, that sort of thing. And you're gonna have two. Oh my God! You see that fly? You're gonna have two camps on this. Like most things, is that I'm surprised it's not there. Is that some people are going to say, "Oh, angel deals are definitely the best. They got the best of both worlds, defense and offense." And then you got other people who would say that, "Oh, devil deals are just the overall easy choice. You should never ever take angel deals." And both of those are wrong, but one of them is more wrong than the other, I would say. I mean, it's true. Look, it's undeniable that devil deals are going to give you an offensive edge in the game, and the more offense you have, the better defense you have. The sooner you can kill things, the better. I'm just gonna pick up this soul heart just in case. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of protection here when it comes to this tears rate, because it is woof. It is woof. Put it that way. Luckily, it's Dookie. Hopefully, it's not Green Dookie. It is Green Dookie. Okay, so we got to be locked in here, because with this tears rate, this could get dangerous. Green Duke is by far the most dangerous Duke that you can run into. He can very easily overwhelm you. Dude, I'm telling you, we may not get out of this fight with our Eternal Heart. That's how bad of a situation we're in. And oh my God, dude. Part of this is not even Green Duke. It's the ridiculous physics that double flies do when they get split. Yeah, it's not possible to keep up with his output with this tears rate. We're gonna lose this Eternal Heart. I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, there it goes. We'll be lucky if we get out of this room alive. I'm not even joking. This was the worst case scenario that we could have actually gotten into. The only thing that may have been slightly worse may have been Orange Champion Ragman. Yeah, it's unbelievable how bad this situation is with our tears rate. That is ridiculous, dude. I mean, look at the amount of flies that he spawned. It literally, I'm gonna say this right now. It literally would have been better for us to fight Red Champion Ragman than Green Duke. With this tears rate, that was almost a death sentence. We lost 5 hearts in this run. We lost 5 hearts in this room. Kind of a Penny helping us out a little bit, but now we have no protection, and on top of that, we didn't get an HP upgrade. That could not have gone any worse. Like I said, the good offense, the best defense is a good offense, and right now we don't have any. Get my Ancient Recall here. Hopefully we get a bomb. A moon. We got a sun card. Let's go into the let's go into the curse room. We're gonna take the sun card onto the next floor. An absolute disaster of a first floor here, and again, that's all thanks to our horrific tears rate. I love that we had to go back in the curse room anyway, so that's just that. Like, get ready for a troll job here, because this is exactly what's happening. Just get ready for it. This is going to be a long one. I've already seen the symptoms of everything that's going on here with this run. We don't have to worry about healing because we're going to use the sun card on the next floor, so I don't care about the hearts. Yeah. We could, if we wanted to, a smarter play would actually be to take the Hermit card so we can at least buy a Soul Heart and maybe even a full charge. Instead of the Sun card. Because we've got to get a Devil Deal on this next floor. We cannot afford to not get it. There's no full charge, right? We could buy options, but I mean, I guess options is fine. Or should I say options? That is man. That is a straight up disaster of a first floor here. We didn't die, but a lot of our hope did. Ooh boy, strap yourselves in, boys and girls. We got ourselves a live one. We're going to last week's question of the episode, coming in from the dial-up episode, and this one was sent in by Mike Minneapolis KK2XR, who said, question of the episode, what changes would you do to improve the clarity of the game? Most times that Isaac has red tears, it confuses me, and I think that they are enemy projectiles. I get that the theme is blood, and having a unique color gradient for Isaac and other enemies would be an improvement for me, along with tear shape to include half damage or full damage. Easy solution. Of course, there's no soul heart in here. Easy solution. Just have the tears be white or red for the players. So if it's a player tier, make them white. All shots are white. you know, still keep the tier effects, obviously. Like if you have like, you know, yellow tiers or like say the mom's contact tiers like we have in this run, you know, if you want to keep those, that's fine. I think that's totally understandable. But a majority of Isaac's tiers, the players' tiers, need to be white. Just make them white. It differentiates. We've all been trained from a young age. Whenever you started playing video games, that red is bad, right? Red is something you want to avoid in a video game, right? So keep all enemy projectiles red. Don't let them change the color. Don't let them do anything like that. And keep the player's tiers white. I think that's the easiest, most elegant solution that you can have. And you can still keep the visuals of special tier effects. Like you don't have to get rid of like, you know, the sulfur effect or anything like that, or, you know, crack the sky or a holy shot. You know, you can still have the cool looking tier effects. Just, I think at a base level, just change the color entirely. So we got our Eternal Heart here, and this is going to act as a pseudo Soul Heart to try to protect our Devil Deal here. But yeah, this is the best, pretty much the movie poster child for something I've said for many years now, probably going over almost 8 or 9 years now, is that bad tiers will kill you worse than bad damage ever will in this game. You have to have a good fire rate. If you don't, you're screwed. Even superseding bad movement speed is the most dangerous thing. No, you can get by being super slow. It sucks, but you can do it if you have a competent tiers rate. It's the combination of the two that really sucks. But in this case here, we're looking at a very bad situation because our tiers rate is just so astronomically low for a starting tier stat. And you know, I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you've had 2.0 tiers rate, and so it wasn't that bad." Burr, 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 burr. No, there's a big difference in two attacks per second and 1.85 attacks per second. Rest me. I'm gonna use Best Friend right now on the pots. I don't think if I place it here, it's gonna hit the possible super secret room. It might, I guess. No. This is the biggest second floor I think I've seen in quite a while. Okay, so now we have a unique opportunity here. We can keep the Eternal Heart and wait to use the prayer card until after we're done with the boss. But we have to go hitless on the boss. If we don't go hitless, then we lose the Eternal Heart. Then we have to use the prayer card again. It's gonna be by God, this pin. As long as it's not black pin, and of course it's black pin. Dude, I don't know what's going on with the champion bosses. Black pin is easily the worst pin to be fighting. So we've gotten 2 of the worst variants of the run so far that you could possibly get. Okay, so we get Cat Nine Tails, which is tiers. It's not tiers, but it's damage and shot speed. I am going to use the prayer card now, and I wish I hadn't, but we are going to get 9 lives, so. We can get we essentially just robbed ourselves out of 1 heart container, which is not a big deal. We might be able to get I don't remember if there's a full charge or not inside the shop, but we can check. Options, by the way, is going to give us a 1 or the other. Yeah, there wasn't. A 1 or the other choice between end of the room drops once we clear, or clear drops. And this, I mean, I'm happy that we got a damage and shot speed up. But even boss fights like this, like Envy, is going to be quite the chore and dangerous. This is where we talk about shot efficiency, a hidden stat in Isaac that is arbitrary for sure, but it's not that arbitrary when you think about it. Shot efficiency is a stat that you need to definitely be aware of. making sure that when you're in a low tears rate situation like this right now, you have to make every shot count. Troop to whoop. Yeah, I mean, as much as I would love to take prayer card, Shoop is kind of needed here. Nice pick up there. Yeah, when it's taking this long to clear one fire, I mean, this is just fires. You know you're in trouble. The chariot card. As we go to see if there's skulls in here we can bomb. There is. Yeah, we get our soul heart back. We get a chaos card, which is going to help us out with the boss. So good. Good. Things are slowly moving here. Now, you could make an argument that we would want to go for the wooden nickel, thanks to us having the counterfeit penny, but that's kind of a desperation play. Yes, I should have gone into the alt path door. Shoop, you wanna kind of explain that one there, buddy? Because that is not the direction that I put on the keyboard. Okay. Double soul hearts, nice. You can go in the curse room, might as well. Thank you for shooting the right way this time, Shoop. Get another soul heart. Wow, option's already paying for itself easily. This is a dire situation from a tier standpoint here. Actually, really surprised it's not there either. Even our secret room positions have been off today. Honestly, we gotta go Ipecac. If we're gonna be firing, if we're only gonna be firing one tier per 30 years, then we might as well make it an Ipecac shot. I actually prefer a low tears rate when I've got Ipecac. As totally not Sinvicta as that sounds, it is true. Low tears rate with Ipecac, you can control your shots. It's almost like going. Think of it like with a rifle or something. Like you can switch between automatic and semi-automatic, that sort of thing. The same principle relies, in my opinion, with Ipecac. You know, you got to line up your shots, take your time. You're gonna be. We're talking about shot efficiency. This is the way to train yourself is with Ipecac. You cannot rely on your tears rate to get you out of stuff like this. Like rune. The Yara rune. I don't want to use the blank rune in there again because it might be a black rune. Something that I just wish that they never added to the blank rune, because it gives it a significant chance to be a bad option. We get another Yara rune. Wow. We're going to use the chaos card on this boss. Pretty much the only boss that wouldn't have helped on. Fear of the Night. Definitely take it. We don't need the quarter necessarily. Spirit of the Night, we get Spectral Tears, which doesn't actually matter for Ipecac. I think I want the Yarrow rune, to be honest. Yep. We got a range and a luck upgrade. Yeah, we'll take the Yarrow rune. Maybe we can get some good stuff out of it. An Eternal Heart here. I don't know how that shot didn't land. Yeah, our shots are going over the wall. Oh man, Option's been doing work. This is, by the way, this is me holding down the fire rate. We are firing less than 1 shot per second right now. That is abysmal. But again, if you're gonna fire at a very slow rate, I want to be hitting hard. Backstabber will work. It's not necessarily the best thing in the world for Ipecac, but it's still going to be a great tier effect if something does end up living. And on top of that, we you know, it's gonna be great for bosses. Dude, Ipecac, come on. Get a damage upgrade. Oh, okay. Ooh, there we go. Jupe, of course, scaling with our damage, something that we definitely want. All right, there we go. There's the entire east side of the map, everybody. Now let's go on over to the west side. The secret room can't be there. It's usually there, but it can't be there this time. Okay. Ipecac, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't take you all that often anymore because I constantly refer to you as a clear and present danger. You're not doing anything to kind of dispel that narrative right now. So what I need you to do is, first and foremost, I need you to stop going through the damn wall. Okay? When you hit a wall, I need you to explode. Because that's vital in me killing stuff that's against that wall, and also, of course, going into, you know, secret rooms. Second thing what I need you to do is I need you to not synergize with Euthanasia at all. Like, 0. Another quality shop here. Ooh. At least we can still snipe with Shoop to Whoop here. And good God almighty, we got a Tears upgrade. Holy Toledo. The Christmas miracle. Now, if we could combine yesterday's run with this run here, then we're talking. Double Soul Heart. I may use the Arrow Rune on this. TBH. Want to see what drops at the end of this room. Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna rip it. 4 Soul Hearts is better than what we could have ever really hoped for in here. The Curse Room, we do not want a Magician card. We get a Black Rune, okay. It's guaranteed stats. It could be a Tears up. Could be a movement speed up. We'll have to wait and find out. We raised our Tears rate by about 50%, which is good. It's still bad, but at least we can fire it off a little bit faster. Good time play there, taking down Wrath. We do not want the... Nope. Do not want the poker chip. Of course, another nice little tidbit here is that we can get through doors, usually, We can get through doors whenever we have got Ipecac. Blow our way through them. And it's worth it if you've got something to rush for. Right now, we don't really have anything to rush for. Yes, I will take another HP upgrade. There's a tinted rock on the left-hand side right there. Right there. Right there. I'm going to pass on small rock. We do not need the damage. And the tears rate upgrade that we get is nice, but it is not worth the movement speed down. Fanny pack's good here because we're going to be hitting ourselves constantly. I'm gonna slurp up small rock, and we get tears and movement speed. Pretty much the opposite of what we would have gotten had we actually taken small rock. So that actually worked out very well. Weird midair change there. We'll saw it again. Very nice. Yeah. 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 Oh, how did that one not collide, game? Almost had the perfect run right there. Whatever. I'm done trying to hit walls. We get Gish. Pretty big disappointment there, and we also failed our double deal. Right. All right. Sorry about that. I was sitting here trying to press every single button. I had a phone call from Mama Victa unexpectedly. She's been unfortunately sick for the last like week and a half, so yeah, had to talk to Mama Victa. She's feeling better though, thankfully. This one's been a really rough one. So it wasn't the usual, you know, it wasn't oh my gosh, I got a planetarium. It wasn't the COVID or influenza or anything like that. Some other weird affliction that's hitting her right now. So we've been a little bit worried, but thankfully she's been better. And I talked to the YouTube mosh or the Twitch mosh pit about it as well. So thank you all very much for expressing your concern. She is feeling better today, thankfully. But I had to take the phone call, so sorry about that. And then I could not figure out which button that I hit because I had unmuted it on OBS. I said something, didn't happen. Then I unmuted it on the soundboard and said something, and nothing still didn't happen. And then I realized that it was globally muted on the soundboard. Now we're getting more HP than we can handle currently. But I'm hoping that we at least, if we're not gonna be able to get any kind of explosion immunity, which obviously is probably not going to happen. What's happening here? Oh, I didn't even know there's a mom hand. Then at least what we can hope for would be something like Brimstone, where Brimstone Ipecac would be amazing. It's always good to have Brimstone. For the most part with Ipecac, I mean, it does explode, and there is an inherent risk of danger, but I would say no more so than okay, I was like, wait, how are there two moving masks here but only one heart? Game is losing it, man. Either that or I'm losing it. It's one of the two. Might as well grab the Fool card. We're probably not gonna be able to find a way into the boss rush, but surprisingly, like this run has been moving faster than yesterday's run was. Which is, I guess it's not that unexpected with us having Ipecac. At least we're hitting hard. We're just not hitting very often. Right now I'm just trying to find our shop. Now, would this be a... we might as well fight the mom real quick. We have a full charge on Shoop da Whoop. She's gonna get melted. Shoop da Whoop. There we go. Yeah, we're going to take the Polaroid here, and Contract from Below is not going to help us, but we might as well take it. Again, there's still plenty of HP on the floor here, so we can come back and grab everything. Now we do have a sack room now, as that was one of the most disappointing. Unfortunately, it's an ill-timed contract from below because it's definitely not what we wanted. Can't tell which one is which. There we go. Okay, so there's hearts, and we have a bone heart. So that's the whole reason why I wanted to keep that. Fanny pack paying out with some good stuff here. Then what we want to do is we want to take the half hearts. Remember, the half hearts count as a full heart, essentially. And we get redemption again. Roll bomb. Obviously, I do not want to lose this. I don't want to lose this bone heart at all. And we have the 30 cents or 7 soul hearts coming up right now. I'm gonna go back and grab this red heart before I go pick up the soul hearts. A part of me does kind of want to go to Lamb, because we get those Devil Deal items. Okay, we got our soul hearts. Nice. 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 We still need to go to the shop first, though. I kind of want to go to Lamb because if we, like, right now, there's nothing really at this point that the game can offer us that would be a significant damage upgrade or tiers upgrade that we would want, that would have any sort of impact on this run, right? Even if we get the most powerful tiers upgrade that we could think of right now, which would be, I think, probably Skinny on Mushroom, if not Soy Milk, I guess. But outside of Soy Milk, Skinny on Mushroom, it's still not going to impact our. It's not gonna be all that impactful. And I think that I would rather take a chance, especially with Shoop de Whoop, take a chance and going to Lamb and seeing if we can get a Devil Deal to cancel out Ipecac. And if we don't, then we just don't. Wraith card could help us out with a Devil Deal. So I think that's what the plan is going to be here. Let's go get this. Let's get this red heart filled. You already know I'm going to waste that other key. And then I say we go for the Lamb, and then if we can cancel out the Ipecac tier effect, then we'll stick with it. If not, then, you know, it'd be a nice early exit today. All right, so let's find out here. We get the Pact, good tiers upgrade, Purgatory, and Gimpy. Take Gimpy. I will take Purgatory anyway. And we can see where the secret room is thanks to Luna. And Luna will also give us a half heart every time we go into a secret room. It also spawns an extra secret room. But my point being here for this skip is because it would not have mattered really at all if we managed to get like a tiers upgrade or two. We're still going to have to go through another 2 levels. And on top of that, remember that we were pretty much at full HP before we got down to the dark chest. So that's what I mean when I say if we would have gotten, the only thing that we could have possibly gotten that would have been impactful and changed up the Ipecac effect would have been a Devil Deal either in Womb 1 or Womb 2. But we had already gotten our guaranteed Devil Deal from Krampus. Or from the, not from Krampus, but from the last, from that last Devil Deal. And we, A, weren't guaranteed another Devil Deal, and B, is not guaranteed that it was going to have what we needed in there. And to me, doing an extra 3 floors of content just to maybe, but most likely not get any kind of meaningful upgrade is not worth it. I think it's smarter just to go straight to the end and see if we can get something that would have changed it. And who knows how dangerous it would have been as well, especially having to go through with every extra level that we do, it increases the risk of us dealing damage to ourselves. Because it's more rooms that we have to fight, it's more bosses that we have to clear, more little rooms that we have to go through. It's just not great. This way we can at least eliminate some of the danger there. And say that at least we don't have to worry about going, like, this is, like, let's go through just one dangerous level instead of possibly 3. So taking that risk assessment and understanding, you know, what is this build going to be capable of and what's worth doing, what's not doing, in terms of a time spent with a very powerful item in Ipecac, although obviously the big danger there is hitting yourself, which is the whole reason for this discussion in the first place. Somehow those shots have gone, every single one of them went over Fallen's head. Not mad about it. I was hit by Purgatory. Yeah, this is where we thank goodness that we have Ipecac here. We don't have to hit the front or the back of an enemy. We just got to hit him. And Black Mask of Infamy is not fun. But he's a total joke whenever it comes to Ipecac. So we are going to get the dub here. And end up being a fast run. Although that was not as planned because we didn't have an opportunity. I didn't know that we were gonna have an opportunity to take a sack room, but I'm glad that we did because it really does make sense. I don't know if I explained it very well. To skip straight to Lamb here. Obviously, we lose the Eden token, but again, I don't care about Eden tokens. We got plenty of them. And you know, making sure that we didn't. It's just good to evaluate where you stand on a run, and I would much rather clear one endgame floor than have to do 3 of them that would possibly be dangerous or just annoying to do for really no gain at all. I mean, we get to preserve the Eden token, and that's that. And again, I don't care about that. That's what I love about the Sack Room Shuffle. You can go straight to the end boss if you feel comfortable, and if you're strong enough, or at least if you have confidence enough to do so, it can definitely pay out in dividends and save you time and just get the dub. Lock in that dub. So thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great Thursday. Hope you all have a fantastic start to your early weekend here in the Mosh Pit. Again, thank you all very much for all the support. And again, shout out to Alex for doing all the fantastic work he does on the YouTube shorts, on the TikToks, as well as on the thumbnails. And thank you very much for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Organic Mechanic 270, Adarishi Datenshi, Dershuti01, and Langwart. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.